Hello. It's unfortunate that I am unable to physically join Crypto Expo Dubai, which is an outstanding event, and check out all these awesome products which are here in Crypto Expo Dubai 2022. But let's talk about Utopia. Let's talk about the decentralized ecosystem built on the values of Utopia and how we can value our privacy. The session is divided into various topics. I will be explaining how Utopia ecosystem is powering its users for almost 3 years now. I will discuss the flaws in privacy, vision of Utopia, P2P nature, its features, the integral cryptocurrency known as Krypton, and Utopia Usd, which is a stablecoin, how you can get involved in this project. Throughout this presentation, a few QR codes will be shown, which have a reward against them. The first person who redeemed that code will get the reward. I would request you all to install a QR code reader if you don't already have one, and details about it will be shared in a few moments. Financial institutions control our assets. If one goes to a bank to withdraw a big chunk from their own account, one cannot do so, as our funds are at the mercy of financial institutions. Cryptocurrency solved that issue of giving us the control. But then exchanges were forced to comply with local laws, and things started to become same as it was the case with banks. Although the communication is encrypted in all of the platforms, but such platforms still find means to get hold of any identifiable metrics, including metadata, to identify us, either for sharing it with other organizations or for data gathering, so that they could sell us products, the most lucrative industry. Social media platforms not only sell us ads based on our interests, they also control us with censorship based on their own set of rules. Just few days back, my Instagram account got blocked. I have been using that account since 2012, and I got an email that I have been violating some terms of service. I don't know what violation I did. It was a personal account and bam, it vanished. So when I tried to contact Instagram, you will be amazed to know that there is no email address through which we can contact them, and the contact forms are dug deep into various links. So it makes us very hard to get our own accounts back. So it's not just about selling our data. We cannot get our own accounts back. We have 0% control over our own data, and these are some of few flaws which currently exist. Bitcoin proposed a perfect solution with its proof of work peer-to-peer version of electronic cash. But how does one buy Bitcoin or mine Bitcoin or even sell it at a later stage? Regional laws require exchanges to follow KYC, resultantly asking for our data. While Bitmart, AscendEX getting hacked and all our private data ending up with bad actors isn't the first time it happened, nor it will be the last. That is why a requirement was felt for something which answers all these questions, which resolves all these issues, and the solution should not be fragmented. Utopia ecosystem is all-in-one kit built by 1984 group for secure instant messaging, encrypted email communication, anonymous payments, and private web browsing. Let's watch a short video clip which will give you the glimpse of what Utopia is capable of and aims to achieve.
This is a message from the 1984 group. Today, you are more vulnerable than ever before. Governments of all developed countries have full control over your activities on the internet. They will stop at nothing. Hardware patches on networking devices, forced and illegal cooperation with IT companies, surveillance and collection of private data. All your weaknesses and preferences are known. Your emails, instant messages, social networks, phone calls, your movements, and precise locations are all known. Everything is recorded, stored, and analyzed so that large corporations can continue to earn billions of dollars by monetizing your preferences. And the ruling class can remain capable of destroying anyone who does not seem trustworthy. There are gigabytes of dirt stored on you. There's something juicy about everyone. Secret exchanges with your lover, hot photos and videos from private chat rooms. careless statements in personal messages. None of us are saints, but now all of your activities are being documented. Would you be happy if all your secret searches suddenly became known to the public? But the internet seemed so convenient and secure in the beginning, didn't it? It's time to cast off your chains. Now, you are able to regain your fight for freedom and security on the web with Utopia, a decentralized P2P network built by real crypto anarchists. A decentralized network cannot be controlled, which makes it very powerful. With Utopia, you get a secure messenger, secure email, and a network for secure storage and transfer of files. An encrypted message cannot be intercepted and read. It cannot be traced back to its destination. Both the sender and the recipient of the message remain completely anonymous, their identities fully protected. Freedom is not given, it has to be taken. Together, we will restore our basic human rights.
I hope that explains the basics of the project. Utopia ecosystem is very vast, and as we'll go in the presentation, you will understand what all it offers. Utopia has a very straightforward vision, and that is the protection of basic human rights in regards to the privacy of communication and the freedom of self-expression. Utopia envisages a platform which is self-regulating and ensures online privacy and freedom. By offering a comprehensive solution which is not fragmented in nature, nor has a roadmap extended over months or years. What all you will see is already implemented, and people are already taking advantage of these features. Alright, this is the first U-Voucher QR code. Take out your QR code readers, give it a scan, and redeem the code inside Utopia client to get your reward, which is $50 worth of Krypton. If for some reason you cannot scan the code, you can always copy the voucher code written beneath the QR code and just redeem it. Let's talk about key features of Utopia. Secure and surveillance resistant communication in instant encrypted text, voice. It has a built-in wallet, crypto cards, API for merchants. You can send and receive payments in Utopia in its own Krypton, which is the cryptocurrency of Utopia. It's a decentralized P2P network. There are no central servers. Each user can participate in the network routing. Krypton mining can be done, which is based on proof of memory. You can earn Kryptons by running your Utopia miner. It is designed for anonymity. Utopia ensures that your privacy is never exposed. Your IP address, your identity, it cannot be revealed under any circumstances whatsoever. UNS, Utopia name system, that is something very unique and very interesting. It's a truly decentralized and non-censored registry equivalent to the classic DNS. Utopia naming system were the NFTs of Utopia even before the mainstream crypto starting adopting it. Around 7,000 UNS have already been registered. Registering a 2-letter UNS costs around $6,000. There are many 2-letter UNS which people have already registered, like QQ, AV, etc. Secure web browser, you can call it a Tor alternative. You can serve Utopia ecosystem by using the built-in idle browser. All the websites of the ClearNet can also be ported inside Utopia, and the procedure is very simple. Secure storage and transmission. Everything on Utopia is encrypted, from transmission to your container, the file that has your password on your own computer. It uses 256-bit AES and Curve 25519 high-speed encryption. All-in-one kit. Apart from the key features mentioned earlier, what makes Utopia peer-to-peer ecosystem unique as a platform for security and privacy-minded individuals is that even the most novice of users can achieve the highest grade of security and privacy for a variety of functions that others would require very advanced level of competencies to achieve through their fragmented software and services. In Utopia, you can chat with friends, create communities, public or private, play games like chess, poker, even place bets on it, or you can involve yourself in mining, or you can manage Krypton or Utopia USD through the integrated wallet. Everything is included inside the ecosystem, and one does not have to leave the platform for any reason whatsoever. Utopia has users from all over the world. Being a decentralized platform, one cannot talk about the total number of users on Utopia. However, one metric which shows the growth is the number of miners running Utopia miners. There are about 40,000 mining threads on an average, which has even touched 50,000 at a time. It is pertinent to mention here that at times all Utopia users are not miners. So the figure of active users is certainly higher than that of the miners. Let's see a short video clip which further explains the encryption and routing mechanism built into Utopia.
Welcome to Utopia, a new completely anonymous P2P ecosystem. Most other applications operate via a standard client-server architecture, with the major drawback, decentralization. Any server can be damaged or broken, often at the most inconvenient moment, just when you need to connect and transfer the data. Servers are owned by specific individuals and organizations which may be susceptible to external influences. Your personal data could easily fall into the wrong hands. Traffic could also be intercepted by a device placed in front of or even directly on the server, giving the bad guys physical access to your personal data. The Utopia Network has no central servers. All nodes are equal. When Utopia is launched, it searches for peers and adds them to its list. That means that when you launch the app, you will be joining a huge peer-to-peer network, allowing decentralized data transfer to occur. Let's say you are user A. You write and send the message to user D. For maximum protection, we used 3 stages of encryption. First, your data is encrypted using 2 pairs of keys, the senders and the recipients. Second, at each stage of the data transfer between the nodes, a second layer of encryption is added using temporary session keys. Double data encryption alone results in a random set of bits, which are further masked under Transmission Protocol TCP. As a result, Utopia's traffic is entirely sniffer-proof. Here at the 1984 Group, we have developed a link state routing algorithm for Utopia. Network nodes collect statistics on the efficiency of message transfer. When a message is sent, one of the nodes acts like a gear mechanism, spinning around to indicate the best pathway for the message to take. In the next instant, the route is altered slightly to ensure better anonymity of the user. The routing algorithm narrows down the address area for network nodes from 256 to 128 bits. Both the sender and the recipient are hidden in 2 to the power of 128 other Utopia Network nodes with the same address. In addition, decoy TCP packets are periodically sent out to further mask the intended direction of message transfer. It is virtually impossible to uncover your true identity, and no one will be able to decrypt your messages except the intended recipient. Because this is Utopia.
We have another U voucher. Scan it, redeem it, same. The first one who gets it gets the reward. So how you can get yourself involved? Getting onto Utopia is very simple. It doesn't require any personal information at any time whatsoever. Just download Utopia from u.is. Yes, that is the website, u.is. Create an account and that's it. You are in. You can now communicate and transact with privacy. You can view existing websites on the ecosystem or deploy your own projects, even make use of the API to provide services or e-commerce stores. You can buy Krypton from various exchanges or from crp.is, which is the integral exchange, or even start mining Krypton by running the Utopia miner. So you have heard about Krypton up till now. So let's talk about Krypton a bit. One block of Krypton is mined after every 15 minutes and has an adjustable reward based on the number of miners, which caters for supply and demand, and the fact that there are no pre-mined coins nor there were any ICO during a launch makes the market price organic. And as Kryptons are burned through registering UNS, sending Kryptons and various other functions, which makes Krypton a very viable investment, especially at this stage. Krypton is already listed on a few exchanges. Discussions with exchanges which have a name in the industry are also underway, which will further give it a boost to the cryptocurrency Krypton. Although users prefer to use crp.is, the integral exchange I just earlier told you about, as that exchange offers the same level of privacy which the platform ensures. Monero community will be happy to know that CRP exchange has also listed Monero trading pair, which means that Utopia is advocating and supporting coins with similar interest. One aspect I would like to highlight again is the fact that Krypton is a fully functional project. One doesn't buy Krypton with hopes that it may do something in coming year. Rather, it is functional and does what it is supposed to do, which makes it stand out. But what if someone wants to hold their funds in a stable coin? That is where Utopia USD comes in. Like the native Utopia currency Krypton, it also features anonymous transactions by default, does not reveal any identifying information to its blockchain, rendering its history completely untraceable. Every transaction is completely private and leaves absolutely no metadata visible. No other cryptocurrency currently provides this level of future-proof untraceable transaction. Competing private cryptocurrencies rely on obfuscation techniques rather than genuine anonymization and are vulnerable to tracking tools offered by the likes of Cybertrace, etc. Utopia USD is designed to maintain a 1:1 parity with US dollar, and Utopia USD is anonymous, secure, instant, and liquid payment method. Its value is backed by DAI cryptocurrency collateral that equals the total supply of Utopia USD. The initial supply is 1 million USD backed with 1 million DAI, which is located in a public Ethereum wallet, and it can be verified by anyone. And we have got another voucher, same drill, scan it, redeem it, and win. I would request you all to get involved, and seeing is believing. Start using Utopia to know the value this ecosystem has to offer, and I am sure anyone who checks it out will be impressed with what all it has. Again, thanks for watching, and thanks to Crypto Expo Dubai for providing such a great platform for us to showcase such products to audience. Thank you very much.